Greetings to all you people out there in YouTube land. I hope you are having a great evening. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, never watched my stuff before, welcome. I hope you find what I do here interesting or informational or educational. One of those three, hopefully. If none of those three, though, I hope you at least find it entertaining. I hope you at least enjoy watching it and you don't feel like this is just a waste of your time. Also, if you are a returning viewer or a subscriber, thank you very much. I say it again and again and again, but I mean it just as much every time. Your viewership, your subscription, your comments, your likes, your shares, everything. It is greatly appreciated. I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. So again, thank you very much. It is wonderfully, wonderfully, greatly appreciated. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. I had somebody email me a while back about doing a video or asking me a question about doing something called FizzBuzz. To be honest with you, I'd never heard of it before. If you've heard of it, great. I never had, but he kind of broke it down for me, and I think the gist of it is basically you output a bunch of numbers, 1 through 100 or 1 through 99 or whatever, and then for every multiple of 3, instead of outputting the number, you output fizz, and then for every multiple of 5, instead of outputting that multiple, you output buzz, and then everything that's a multiple of 3 and 5, you output FizzBuzz. So basically it would be like 1, 2, fizz, 4, buzz, and so on. So I thought, you know what the heck, let's go ahead and give this a try. So what we're going to do is we are going to launch a terminal here. We're going to zoom in, and let's get on a side note here real quick. If you've been watching my channel for any period of time, you notice in my last couple of videos I had a different wallpaper, and I changed my bar and everything. That's still in the works. I liked the way I had it set up, but it just didn't feel like home. I came back to this, and while I don't use all the stuff in the bar, all the workspace stuff, it feels like home. So I do still have that other setup on there. It's in my theme changer script, so I can go back to it when I want to, but I might have stuck my foot in my mouth and said some things before thinking about it, and I do thoroughly enjoy this setup and this bar and everything that I have. So yeah, you know what, I guess I'm a hypocrite. But that being said, let's just go ahead and get back into it. So let's cd into my scripts directory. And let's clear the screen again, and we are going to actually just make this script, and we'll just call it, so we're going to vim, let's call it fb.sh, for fizzbuzz.sh. So we're going to go into Vim here, and first thing we're going to do, obviously, is we're going to have a shebang. So we're going to shebang, and we're going to say FizzBuzz exercise. That's the project name. And so now let's go ahead and think about what we're going to do for a second. We're going to do this in Bash. So basically, again, the concept is printing out a string of numbers. I think it's from 1 to 99. And then replacing every multiple of 3 with fizz, every multiple of 5 with buzz, and then every multiple of 3 and 5 with FizzBuzz. So, I don't necessarily know the best way to go about this. I'm probably going to do something that's horribly convoluted and probably the worst possible way you can do it, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to just do a for loop here. So I think what we'll do is we will do for num in, and then let's make a 1 through 99. So for num in 1 through 99. So that's for whatever number in the list of numbers 1 through 99 we're going to do. Now, what do we want it to do? Well, we want it to print all the numbers. So we're going to want it to echo num. So we're going to echo num. But then what we also want it to do is we want it to print out fizz and FizzBuzz for other stuff. So for num in 1 through 99, what we're going to do is echo num, but then we're going to say if num, not percent, if num how would we go about saying is, let me think here. So we want to see if it's a multiple of 3 or not. So, well, I guess what we could do is we could do if num, and then we use the percent sign for division. 3, so if it's divisible by 3, and the answer is 0, or there's no, yeah, that should work. Should give me a remainder of 0. So that should give me a remainder of 0. So division with no remainder. Then we want it to say, then echo fizz. And then we'll do the same down here. Sorry, I don't want to if. We'll do elif. And then we're going to do, sorry, I'm sitting in my car here, so my typing is horrible because I'm a little cramped, but you know, shocking, I'm in my car all the time. So num, and we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it with 5 equals 0, then echo, and we wanted to say buzz. So that should take care of 3 and 5, I think. And like I said, there's probably a way more slick way to do this than I'm doing, so this is just kind of a learning experience for me, and hopefully maybe a learning experience for you. Or you can at least be laughing at me about it, I guess, and thinking, why the heck are you doing stuff that way? So, if for num in 1 through 99, do echo num. If num is divisible by 3, then echo fizz. Elif num divisible by 5, then echo buzz. And then I guess we'll do elif again. And we're going to do num. This is probably a really long and tedious way to do this, but 3, 0, and num 5, then echo FizzBuzz, and then we do fi, and then we do done. So basically this should, I don't know what we got hanging up here, why we've got a, so basically this should go ahead and do what we're requiring of it, I think. Echo FizzBuzz done. Okay, well, I guess there's one way to find out, right? So let's go ahead and write, let's write and quit, and then we're going to chmod +x fb.sh. So now we're executable with that. So technically I should be able to do fb.sh. Hit enter. Okay. Well, we got a problem. So we're printing stuff out, but we're doing 1, 2, so we're printing the 3 and the fizz, and the 5 and the buzz, and then at like 15, we're not printing out FizzBuzz. Okay, so we wanted to replace the 3 with fizz and replace the 5s with buzz, and it didn't do that. So let's go ahead and clear the screen. Let's go ahead and vim back into fb.sh, and let's look at this again. So it's printing all of them, which is what we want it to do. But I want it to replace. Okay, well, hold on. I wonder if we go. Let's make it a little longer and more convoluted, shall we? So what if we actually do this? What do we say? If, and we do num divided by 3 not equal 0. So if we do have a remainder, then, well, because we want 5 too. Well, let's just do this. And do and num divided by 5 not equal 0. Then echo num. So we're going to change this to elif num equal, okay, so that does that, that does that. So this is the other thing we didn't get, is the FizzBuzz here. We need to add. I don't need to, I guess, but I want to, so leave me alone. Okay. Well, let's do this one step at a time. Let's see if this takes care of my issue of actually printing the number instead of replacing it. So let's escape. Oh, we got an issue here. What do we got? Unexpected syntax error near unexpected token. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay. So now let's write and quit. Now let's see if this takes care of the issue of replacing or printing both the number and fizz and buzz. And let's tackle that problem first. So let's run it and scroll back up to the top here. Okay. So we can see here we have 1, 2 fizz, 4, 5 buzz, 6 fizz. Okay, so that solved the problem of not replacing the number. So you can see up here, the first time we ran it, it was printing the number 3 and 5 and writing fizz and buzz. But now down here, we've actually replaced those. So 1, 2 fizz, 4 buzz, fizz, 7, 8 fizz, buzz. So okay, so that solved that problem. But we still have the issue of like 15 here should say fizz buzz, not just fizz. So let's clear the screen. Let's go back into our script here, excuse me, and let's figure out what's going on here. So this says if it doesn't equal and it doesn't equal, then echo num. This says if it does equal, then echo fizz. This says if it does equal, then echo buzz. And this says if it equals this and this, then echo fizz buzz. I wonder if we do... Let's do this. Now this again is really dragging this out and is making it really convoluted, so there's definitely a better way to do this. But let's go ahead and see what happens if we do and then we do num %5 and we say does not equal 0. So that way this line is saying if it is divisible by 3 and not divisible by 5, then echo fizz. And then down here we'll say, we'll change this to 3 and not divisible by 3 and num %5 does equal 0. Then echo buzz. Okay, so basically we've just really drawn out the explanation and the instructions in this. We've really laid it out for the program or for the script. Hopefully this will work. I really wish I had a better, cleaner way to do this. I really just can't think of one at the moment. Maybe I'll play with this. If I get this to work correctly, maybe I'll just play around with this a little bit. So, if then echo elif. Okay, so basically for number in 1 through 99 do, if number is not divisible by 3 and not divisible by 5, then echo the number. If the number is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 5, echo fizz. If the number is not divisible by 3 but is divisible by 5, then echo buzz. And if the number is divisible by 3 and divisible by 5, then echo FizzBuzz. That should work. Let's go ahead and escape. Let's write and quit. And let's clear the screen. Let's try this again. So we are going to do fb.sh. Now we're going to keep our fingers crossed here and see if this actually works this time. And we're going to hit enter. Oh, I see some FizzBuzzes in there. So we got 1, 2, fizz for 3, 4, 5 is buzz, 6 is fizz, 7, 8, 9 is fizz, 10 is buzz, 11 is fizz, or 11 is 11, 12 is fizz, 13, 14, and then the first FizzBuzz. All right. I think we did it. I think we got it to work. So if we scroll all the way down, it goes through 99, which would be fizz. We got a FizzBuzz, we got FizzBuzz. Hey, look at that. We got it to work. So let's go ahead and clear the screen. And let's vim back into the script here. So basically, a real simple for loop here. Again, there's probably a way better, way shorter, there's probably even a single line command that will do this. I'm sure you could probably use awk or something to replace the numbers and make things a little cleaner. But, you know, for not really knowing about this, I think that worked out pretty good. Again, all this does is it runs a for loop that's going to check for numbers in 1 through 99, and then it's going to check for divisibles by 3 and 5. And if they're not divisible by either, it's going to print the number. If they're divisible by 3, it's going to print fizz. If they're divisible by 5, it's going to print buzz. And if they're divisible by 3 and 5, it's going to print FizzBuzz. So that's pretty cool. Apparently this is or was at some point like a interview coding question or something, I guess. That's based on what the guy was telling me. Again, I don't give out names of people that email me and stuff, but you know who you are. If this is kind of what you're looking for or kind of curious in, then let me know. And yeah, so pretty cool little deal here. So let's go ahead and run that again. So write and quit. So if we run fb.sh, you can see it just prints everything out. A string of numbers 1 through 99, replacing the multiples of 3 and 5 with FizzBuzz or FizzBuzz. So pretty cool. So that being said, kind of shows you how cool Bash is again, and just all the kind of cool stuff you can do with it. I gotta say that Bash is probably one of my favorite languages. Not that I know too many. I know enough to get myself in trouble in quite a few of them, but as far as actual syntax and sitting down and be able to write stuff, I am definitely novice to beginner at pretty much all of them. So I do still love Bash. I love writing scripts in Bash, and this is just another reason why. It's just fun to do. So I hope you like this. I hope you find it interesting, and maybe enough to give me a like, subscribe, notification, hit that notification bell, and you know, maybe share my content, share my channel, help get my name out there if you so choose to. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Just be safe the rest of this week. I care about each and every one of you, so God bless.